Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel NCRT Maths with Pradeep. Today we are continuing our exercise number 6.4 of chapter 6, that is square and square roots. So let's see our second question. Find the number of digits in the square root of each of the following numbers without any calculations. So as we know, what is the rule? If we have any n digit number and this n is even, so we have two options. N can be even, n can be odd. N is the number of digits in your given number. If the number of digits are even, square root will have n by 2 digits. Okay. But if the number of digits are odd, the square root will have n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. For even number, answer should be n by 2. For odd, it should be n plus 1 divided by 2. So let's check here. So what are the digits? We will write here. What is n? 2. 1 and 2 digits. And this is even. So number of digits in square root. So for even, this is n by 2. That is 2 by 2, only 1. Okay. Second is 144. So what is n in this case? N is number of digits, that is this is a 3 digit number. Therefore number of digits in square root will be for odd, this is n plus 1. N is 3, that is 3 plus 1 over 2. So 4 by 2, that is 2 digit answer will be there. So next is number of digits 4, again even, so we can write here odd. So here what is n? This is 4. So this is even number. So number of digits will be n by 2. That is 4 by 2, 2. Okay. Let's see the next one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here n is 5. And this is odd. So what should be the number of digits in square root? 5 plus 1 by 2. So 6 by 2, that is 3 digits. Okay. So last is 390625. So total 6 digits are there. So even number. So here n is 6. In bracket you can write even. So then what should be the number of digits in its square root? This should be n by 2. That is 6 by 2, 3. Okay. So this is our second question. Now let's see the third one. So let's see our third question. Find the square roots of the following decimal numbers. This is same as we have done in the division method, but the only difference is pairing for the number which is before decimal should be done from right to left, and pairing of the numbers after decimal should be done from left to right. So let's see, this is 2.56. So this is our number before decimal. So we'll start from this side, and for the number after decimal, this should be our first pair, and then so on. So now as usual, long division method. So 1 ones are 1 here. So subtract it, you'll get 1. Since we have decimal here, so we will put decimal above also. So now this 56 will come here. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 sevens are 14. If I try 2 7 into 7, so 7 sevens are 49. This doesn't match with this. Okay, so I'll take the previous number because this will be 159. I need 156. So I'll take the previous number 6. Okay, because if I put 7, this number exceeds my given number. So I'll take with 6. Now 6 6 are 36. 6 2s are 12 and 3 50. So remainder is 0. What is square root of 2.56? That is 1.6. Okay. Second is 7.29. Again, this will be 1 pair. This will be 1 pair. So 2 2s are 4. 3 is remainder here. So this decimal, so decimal we will put there. Now 329. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay. So again 4 8s are 32. So this will exceed. I will try with 7. So 7 7s are 49. 7 4s are 28. 28 and 4 is 32. So 7 is our required number here. So 329 and remainder is 0. So what is square root of 7.29? This is 2.7. Okay. So third is 51.84. This pair and this pair. So 7 7s are 49. So we'll start with 7 here. 49. 2 is remainder. Decimal will come up and then 84. So now 7 and 7 is 14 here. So 14 2s are 28. So directly we can use with 2 here. So 284. Okay. So what is square root of 51.84? This is 7.2. Fourth one is 42.25. So 42.25. This is one pair. This is second pair. So 6 6 are 36 because 7 7 is 49. So we'll start with 6. So remainder is also 6. Decimal will come here. Now 25 will come here. 6 and 6 is 12. So again 12 5s are 60. So we will start with 5. 5 5s are 25 and then 12 5s are 60 and 2 62. So remainder is 0. So what is square root of 42.25? This is 6.5. This is same as we did in normal division. Square root of any number by division method, but the only difference is decimal you should be very careful. So 31.36. So one pair, 5 5s are 25, 6 is remainder, 36 will come here, 5 plus 5 is 10. So now again, since 63 is needed, so we will go with 6, 10 6 are 60, so we will get 636. So what is square root of 31.36 is equal to, sorry I forgot to put point here. So this is 5.6. So this is our third question. Now let's move on to the next one. So now let's see our fourth question. Find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. So this is again one important type of question in this chapter. Also find the square root of the perfect square, so obtain. See, I want to tell you one thing before starting this question, that in the previous exercise we have some questions in which it is like what should be multiplied or what should be divided to get a perfect square. So whenever multiplication or division is asked, then you should always use prime factorization method. But whenever this is subtracted, means which number should be subtracted or which number should be added, in that case we should always use long division method. Okay. So the first part is 402. So what we are going to do in this question is, first with the help of long division method we will find the square root and then we will see that what is the remainder. So whatever is the remainder, that is the number which should be subtracted from your given number to get a perfect square number. Okay. So let's see first 402. As we know, pairing should be done from this side. So this is one pair, this is second pair. So 2 2s are 4, remainder is 0. This full pair will come here. So this is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. So minimum number that I can put here is 0 because this 2 is smaller than 40. Okay, so what is the remainder in our case? 2. So this is the number that should be subtracted. Okay, so we will say since remainder equals to 2, therefore 2 should be subtracted. Okay, then what is the new number? Original this is 402 minus 2, so we will get 400. And the second part is find the square root. So square root of 400 is required. No need to calculate the square root again. Whatever is your quotient, just write that number. Okay. So whatever quotient we have obtained while calculating the square root of your given number, that is our final answer. Okay. Second is 1989. So first we will find the square root. So one pair is this, second is this. So now it will go in the table of 4. 4 4s are 16. So remainder is 3 and then 89 will come down. So now 4 plus 4, 8 should come here. And now see 8 5s are 40. So if I compare, it should be around 4. Okay. So then also we will try. So it should be 84. 4 4s are 16. 8 4s are 32 and 1 36. Okay. So 336. So we will write here 4. 4 here. 336 here. So let's see. 53 is the remainder. So 53 should be subtracted, and what will be the square root of the new number obtained? This is our 42. So we will write remainder is equal to 53. Therefore 53 should be subtracted. Then what is the new number? So this should be 1989 minus 53. Okay. So let's calculate. So 1989 minus 53. So 9 minus 3 is 6. So 1936. Okay. And what is square root of 1936? So no need to calculate. This is just your quotient for the question. So 44 is answer for the second part. Let's see the third one. This is 3250. So 3, 2, 5 and 0. So we will make pairs. Okay. Now 5 5s are 25 and 6 6 are 36. So we will go with 5. So 5 5s are 25. Now remainder is 7 and 50 will come down. So 5 plus 5 is 10. So 10 will be here and there we need 75. So next possible number is 7. So 7 here, 7 7s are 49 and then 749. So remainder is only 1. So we will write remainder equals to 1. Therefore 1 should be subtracted. Okay, then what is the new number obtained? This is 3250 minus 1. So this will be 3249. Okay, and square root of 3249 will be our quotient, that is 57. Okay, so this is the third part. Now let's move on to the remaining parts. So let's see the next part. This is 825. So first step should be find the square root. So this will be the pairs. 2 2s are 4 because 3 3s are 9 will exceed this number. So 4 is remainder here and 25 will come down. Now 2 plus 2 is 4. We need this missing digit. Since we have 42 here, so the least possible number is, let's try with 9. So 49 into 9, 9 9s are 81, so 9 4s are 36, 36 and 4 40, this is 441, but this is lesser than 441, so we will go with 8, 8 here and 8 up, so now this is 48, so 8 8s are 64, 6 is carry, 8 4s are 32 and 6 38, so 384 will come here. So what is the remainder? 5 minus 4 is 1, 12 minus 8 is 4. So 41 should be subtracted. So we will write remainder is 41. Therefore 41 should be subtracted. Okay, then what is new number? 825 minus 41. Okay, so 5 minus 1 is 4, 12 minus 4 is 8, and then 784. And what is square root of 784? Our quotient, that is 28, right? So the fifth part is 4000. So we need to make pairs. So from this side, these are the two pairs. So now 6 6 are 36. 4 is remainder. 0 0 will come here. So now 6 plus 6 is 12 here. So 12 and then the next digit. So this is 40. So nearest possible is with 3. So 3 3s are 9 and then 12 3s are 36. Okay, so 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 1 is, 9 minus 6 is 3. So this is the remainder which should be subtracted. So remainder is 31. So we will write 31 should be subtracted. Okay, so what is our new number? This is 4000 minus 31. So 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 3, 6. So 3969. Okay, and what is square root of 3969? This number. So 63. Okay, with this question, our question number 4 is over. This is all about this video. See you in my next video with the remaining questions of this exercise. Thank you.